more content like this, click and subscribe.
Happy Halloween, everybody. Your dad coming in for you. Today, we're doing a simple, fun Halloween costume, and we're gonna just have fun around the park. Now, I'm gonna wear a shirt over this. Not that I would need to, I don't want to be freezing cold today. So, I might take it off and put it back on, we'll see. But either way, we're gonna have fun. Today's the last day before actual Halloween that Cedar Point is open. And on the date of actual Halloween, Thursday, Cedar Point is not open this week. It will be open though on Friday and Saturday is its last day open. So I hope you're ready. I hope you're excited. Let's go. Sundays are usually easier days to get into Cedar Point. Usually don't have as many difficulties getting into the park with traffic and all that kind of stuff. There's probably not going to be stop traffic up ahead, or at least not as much as there was yesterday. It is 12:30 when I'm coming in, even though I wanted to come in early this morning and watch the sunrise and all that kind of stuff. I was way too tired for that. I didn't even get breakfast at my hotel. I just slept and slept and slept until I couldn't sleep anymore because I would be kicked out of my room or be charged for another room. So we are on our way now back into the park. And yes, nothing is being stopped, at least not right here. Maybe once we get up to the actual ticket booths, it will at that point possibly. But way less crowding than yesterday at this point anyway. All right, now I wanted to get out here onto the beach one last time anyway. And this is the perfect time for it. It's actually fairly warm. I mean, I'm not saying it's bathing suit weather, but I can wear this tank top and be fine out here. So we're gonna go hang out on the water just a little bit. It's always really sad. I'm always mourning the park, but I'm also like, I'll get to sleep a lot more. And that doesn't sound that bad. Man, the sun is legitimately nice and warm. It feels great out here right now. Now, in the shade, it probably wouldn't feel so great, but man, it feels fantastic right now. You know, the pavilion is smelling amazing too. I was gonna go all the way down and go have back BQ, which I'm sure would smell great also. I'm just hungry right now. But I'm not sure if that's what I want to do or not. We'll have to see what we actually come up with. The chicken tenders are just smelling amazing. It is kind of like I don't really want to go into the park. I mean, I'll put this little shirt on. I guess I wouldn't need to, I just will. But I really just want to stay out here in the sun. It feels so nice. And the shirt's on. Somehow it's actually colder with the shirt on than it is with it off. I am not here early today, and I will pay the price for that. It's only my fault, though. All right, this all looks delicious. We are on our way up here to the bar to grab some food and say hi to Katie. Katie made a strawberry Long Island. Let's try it. It does smell almost like a lemonade. This is just exactly the meal that I was craving today. All right, now I have about an hour to ride as much as I possibly can in, so we're gonna hang out here and do as much as we can. Got my drink. I mean, honestly, it's gonna be a relaxing day. It's not like I'm trying to like do some crazy challenge or anything like that. Yesterday I filmed 2 videos at the beginning part of the day. Today, we're just gonna kind of take it easy, so let's go. Overall, I hope I can warm up your winter with this nice, relaxing day here at Cedar Point. All right, we are headed to the Pagoda gift shop to go grab my fast lane for today. I get a fast lane every day. I haven't used one for the last probably 5 times I've been here, but I'm gonna go grab one right now. All right, now I need to get toward the back of the park right now because I have an hour before Wake the Dead will have their first show at 2:30. So that's where we're headed right now. Let's go. All right, I'm actually discovering that Wake the Dead starts at 2:30 and that the Witch Sisters start at 2 o'clock. Also, the Skeleton Crew plays at 2:30 also. So I can split my time between them, or I could just choose one. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go straight over to Wake the Dead, just like the plan was before, but first we're gonna go hit a little bit of the Witch Sisters, and really I'm just banking on that hopefully the entire performance space won't be just totally full of people. So hopefully that's what we'll have. Okay, now we're talking good times to do a fast lane. This is not one of those times. With that, I might as well just wait in any other line, no matter what it is. So I don't wait for fast lanes that look like that. That is extremely dumb. I will come back later today if I want to do a fast lane then. But instead, maybe we'll head over to Cedar Creek Mine Ride, try to hit that. Might be the same line, so this might be a bust, but it might be the same, and it is the end of the year, which is why things are like just insane. And that's why mostly what I do the last couple of days of the year is go see shows. I know that within the last week, I'm just not gonna wanna wait in the lines that I'm seeing. I've ridden every single one of these rides, talked about them exclusive, or I've talked about them expansively. I've had discussions with them and done challenges to ride all of them. I've done fast lane videos, all that kind of stuff. And you can go check all those out down below if you want to. So at this point in the year, it's time for me. And I do exclusively my favorite things, which are the shows. And after all, I'm your dad, so you have to listen to me. Oh wow, actually, not bad at all. We'll hit up the Witch Sisters right after this. Well, it's worse than I thought. I'm trying to decide. Yesterday it was all the way out here, which I really wouldn't want to wait for, but with this, I'm not totally sure if I want to wait for this either. We'll give it a couple minutes and see how far we move. Yeah, okay. I've got 10 minutes to get down to the Witch Sisters. And I want to do that way more than I want to stand in a 20-minute line that barely moves forward at a time. It's just too much. Sorry. Like I said, it's me time. And you guys will do what your dad says. Thank you very much. Now, I'm not going to get to stay for all of the Witch Sisters, but I will get to watch a healthy portion of it. Well, look who I found again. How you guys doing?
Using the bar.
This is such a nice little cove to have everything happen in Witch's Hollow. And though I am tired, so I'm gonna sit down to watch it this time. I don't usually do that, but this time I will. These poor sun-drenched pumpkins get so terrible looking by the end of the year. They just look like old men who have lost their teeth.
were expecting a boy. A little about us. We're witches. Oh, we're sisters. And we used to live on a ranch. Can you not? Herb. Okay. We used to live on a ranch all the way across town in Trotwood, where we had a family-run business of, shall we say,
Yeah, we're like Starbucks for the undead.
we were well, what's the difference between a good penny and a bad penny?
Oh, I know. A bad penny doesn't ever change. Get it? She does,
I'll definitely have to pay for it. Pay for it! Pay for it! Now, is there any doubt that I am the most wicked, sisters? No? Hey! When did I say I was the most wicked? What are you doing? In theaters November 22nd! Keep theater alive!
Yeah! Woo!
Hey guys!
And I do love my spirits, Jack. And a good friend, Smirnoff Ice.
I prefer school spirit.
No, I mean I have a literal sweet tooth right here, see? I carry it around in my pocket. It was my ex-boyfriend's.
Which one?
Pete Davidson.
Okay. The sugar coma stew, sisters? It looks like we're still missing a few ingredients. It looks like we need the light and energy of a young fairy child. Please? Wrong key. Please, don't prove I'm right. And please. Oh, I didn't even get one. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I said, are you ready?
Yes.
Do not shout at me. It was definitely sweet tooth of a dragon and belly of a toad.
Sweet tooth of a dragon and belly of a toad.
Okay, Wake the Dead starts in 5 minutes. I just really hope they haven't closed the doors already. Looks like it's open as of this point anyway. Nope, never mind. Oh, that's frustrating. That's the second time this has happened. Well, maybe if I hurry, they'll let me on. I don't know. Nope, doesn't look like it. We're on our way down to Frontier Trail Tavern right now. Now, the really cool thing about the costume that I'm wearing today is if I spill beer on it or anything else, wings, whatever, it's always gonna look better. It's just gonna make me look more daddy.
So sink in your teeth and get ready to bare your fangs after dusk.
like this, click and subscribe.
Woo!
Forever doomed to midnight's curse.
I love getting different angles of the shows, watching the fangs from an entirely different side was so fun because I see all the expressions and the things I don't see on the other side of the stage. There's so much more that happens and you don't always see it unless you sit on a different spot. It's really fun to watch. I love watching the Fangs. They're so fun. I love watching Midnight also. They're fantastic, but I'm feeling like getting some sort of a snack in my belly right now, so we can get to what we can find. This is really my last week here at Cedar Point. I do not have another day that I'm going to be here at Cedar Point without my kid. So this is all about what I want to do. Yeah, Jack!
So sink in your teeth and get ready to bear
I mean, I'm not subtle about this, but that is such a fantastic show. I love listening to them. I love hearing them sing. I love seeing their instrumentalism and even seeing the technical prowess behind them. It's so good. And look, it's more Dread Time story, or I mean, spell casting. Man, I just love all these actors and actresses so much. They are so much fun. Ooh. Really. Hey.
Are you gonna be my next meal?
I am, yes.
All right, getting slaughtered.
Man, all those characters there too. I haven't seen them there before. That's cool. Now we have a little bit less than a half hour right now before Wake the Dead starts. I think for me, being a single person, that will be perfectly fine for me to be able to get in and go see this show. Now, sometimes I've had trouble with that, but I think today I won't have any issues with it. So let's go. Wow. But Wake the Dead still has a line that goes all the way back to here for this showing.
Oh, I hate that.
That is just nuts. Now, I'm thinking that next week is going to be substantially less people that are going to be here at the park because fewer people will be celebrating. There will still be a substantial amount of people, but maybe not quite as many. So I'm hoping it'll be something that's very helpful for you to do as many things as you would like to do here at Cedar Point, as many shows, as many rides, whatever it is that you want to do during your day. But we'll see what it's like. This is the first time that they've done it, at least that I ever remember. So let me know if they've closed this late in the past or not. I'd love to hear from you guys down in the comments on that. I know, right?
Real soon.
Good evening! My name is Damien Cross. Baby! Oh, my brother, Buzz. Ho!
Damn. All right. You know what? All men are alike. Stupid. Do you know how to sleep a man who's naughty? You take your knees off the back of his neck. 1,000 lip sheets, more than words could say. He was a real artistic guy. Sensitive, a painter. But he was troubled. He was always trying to find himself.
Where you tease me, I love it when you hurt me so. But now I gotta pack my things and go. And he was your father.
No. Just my dad.
Oh, that's just disgusting.
Oh, now that's the pot calling the kettle burn.
Oh, crazy, but it feels alright. Baby, thinking of you keeps me up all night.
Whatever happened to Saturday night? We went to shop and it was alright. It doesn't seem the same since the cosmic light came into my life. I thought it was never on.
Before we go any further, do you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you need me? Will you never leave me? Will you make me so happy for the rest of my life? Will you take me away? Will you make me your wife? Do you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you need me? Will you never leave me? Will you make me so happy for the rest of my life? Will you
Decide who, in fact, murdered Frederick Earl Anderson Rochester. My dear Lewis, tell us why you did it.
He was the only man who could handle me. And then she came into the picture. They all cheat. All of them. So if I couldn't have him, nobody could. I'm not living without
sign it one more time. All right, and now we are headed back to our last showing of the fangs. I'll be doing some more next week of both shows and rides and all that kind of stuff. I keep saying that because I'm reminding myself. Like, I don't need to cry. I don't need to be upset. Honestly, like I've already said also, there's a little bit of conflict in me because it's time. Like, I'm ready for the park to be closed, but also I'm totally not ready for that at all. So, and that's just the dichotomy of the end of the year. Like, sure, I'm exhausted. I'm ready to go home and sleep for a couple weeks, but also I just love doing this. And I'll probably still be making it to a Six Flags here and there this winter. I might even end up going to Busch Gardens at some point. I've got a couple things in the works for additional content, not to mention the other, like, more topical content that we may end up doing this year, and the stuff that's already made. I mean, I have stuff that's made well into January right now. Completely filled the calendar for that. So we've got a long time of backlogged content ready to come out for you guys also. So don't be surprised when you're hit with something about Cedar Point in the middle of the winter, because I've left a few vlogs ready for you guys, and also a secrets video ready for you guys, just to kind of surprise you and to warm you up when things get really cold this winter.
What?
After myself. Bring up the blue smoke.
Perfect place for them to slide down. That was awesome. Oh yeah, emptier? Quite possibly. Quite possibly emptier. Oh yeah, this is much better. Like I said, at the end of the night, it starts to get a little bit more sparse.
After dusk.
All right, we're headed this way to grab some food and go hit a coaster too. Alex! Have a good night. So we're gonna go out here, we're gonna grab a little bit of food, and we're gonna see a couple of haunted houses. We're gonna go as quickly as we can with 1 hour left in the evening. Now, what I might do with this one, which is very different from what I normally do, is I might go grab a little bit of food as the very last thing that I do, because I think it's the thing that's gonna take the most time and the most unnecessary time at this point. I think I'll be able to walk through a couple of different haunted houses pretty easily. And that's what I would like to be able to do, along with hitting a coaster, which I think, given my fast lane, won't be hard to use at all. So we're gonna see if we can go grab some stuff quickly and move easily through this, and let's go. Now, these outdoor scare zones are closed on Sundays, including Blood on the Bayou, but they do have the indoor ones that are open. All right, now this does have a line, but I think it's small enough that I don't think it'll really cause much of a problem. Either that, or else I need to go over here and hit this for right now until the lines die down even more to really make it easy. We'll see how long this fast lane line is. It's looking like it might not be good. Okay, no, the fast lane is good. Good, all right. We've got what we need to find now. Now, what I'm looking for with this fast lane, I am looking for an open line all the way up the stairs. And this is most of the way up the stairs. That's fine with me. Let's go. All right, we are in back row, man. Man, that is a fantastic night ride. That is so much fun. It was crazy fun. And very, very exhilarating. Like, at this time of year, I almost kind of forget how exhilarating the coasters are, because I'm going to see a ton of shows, which I love. I'm not saying I regret that by any means, but it is something where I kind of forget how much fun it is to ride the coasters at this point, because I'm focused on other things. Okay, this is looking like a really low line now, so that's perfect. We're gonna hop in here and walk all the way around, so let's go. Really, probably the worst part of this is that you have this walk around that takes you all the way back here, and it's gonna kind of weave in and out. Right now it's not set up like that. Oh, it is set up weird though here, huh? Oh yeah, by the time I got here, oh my word, it's fully empty. Oh my word though, what just happened? There are so many people all of a sudden just walking through this. But I have now done everything that I wanted to do. So there's one other thing I'd like to hit, and that is Steel Vengeance. So I'm thinking I'd kind of like to go see one more thing, and it's I want to eat, and then I want to hit Steel Vengeance at the end of tonight. All right, we are headed into the Farmhouse Kitchen and Grill. No line. Once again, we're looking for the best possible uses of our time this evening. Come in, grab food, and go get in line. Maybe even do bloodbath, and then go get in line. But we'll see how long this all takes. I think they are actually all out of steak, possibly for the whole season now, which is not a problem to me, actually. All right, now they were out of steak for this weekend, I think. I did ask the manager in there if she thought they'd have steak later or not, and she said she thinks they would. But I haven't really had too many chances to try the drumsticks, so they're really good. These have a great flavor in them. Yeah, that is fantastic. Of course, I was able to get the mac and cheese also. Usually I get the potatoes, and I think that's really what I wanted to get, but that isn't what I went for, and I'm not regretting that choice. All right, now, while I was in there, though, I did see something that really frustrated me, so we're gonna have a little bit of a talk about how to not be a jerk in the park. I just heard a customer just totally berate a manager because she said, just so you know, that is, she wanted a single portion of like chili, basically. And when the manager said, just so you know, that costs extra, it's $6 for that. She just like lost it. It was just like, I know you're giving me a hard time about that, and went all out on her. That manager did not deserve that. So Kathy, you're awesome. So we're gonna be giving a compliment later on today also. So make sure to remember people's names when you see something where they reacted professionally, because Kathy was like, I'm sorry, ma'am, I do this for everyone, every time. And the customer just kept yelling back at her, like, no, you don't. I've been here for 4 days and I haven't heard that at all. And it's just like, well, every time I've been in there and asked for something individually from Kathy, yes, Kathy has told me that. I don't know who else you've been having serve you today, but it's different. So be kind to the people who are serving you. They are, like I said, trying to help you. Don't be a jerk in the park. All right, now we are on our way in to go do one last thing. Actually, 2 more things, I think. It depends on how long the line is for Bloodbath, but it's gonna be Bloodbath and Steel Vengeance. Let's go. All right, we're gonna go hit the club. Let's go. Well, Steel Vengeance is down for maintenance. Yay. That makes me so sad. We'll see if we can get into it. I'd like to get one last ride on this. I might get another ride when I'm here with my daughter, because when I'm here with my daughter, I'm also here with friends that day. So we'll have a lot of things that we can do. We can do child swap and things like that. But yeah, that's sad. I do think it's funny how people are still waiting. We have 10 minutes left. Like, if this isn't open, don't wait in a line for it. You're not gonna help yourself at all. All you're gonna do is just stand there and then be told you have to go home in 10 minutes. Coming in with quite a few people, but the line looks pretty non-existent, so that's great. This will give a little bit of time to see if Steel Vengeance can get back up and running, and if I come out and it's not running, then maybe I'll go see one more coaster. Who knows?
Don't touch roosters, they won't touch you. Do not touch the process, they might fall. If you have any open food or drinks, throw it away. If you have a drink that's closed, make sure it stays closed. No vaping or smoking allowed, and then make sure your phone's in your pockets. You're not allowed to record or take photos. Now, are you ready?
Me. Yes! All right, I hear people on Steel Vengeance, and I don't see the line over here. So people lining up like that, I think they're defeating themselves, but they do help me, because I can tell that the ride is back open again because they're gone. Because people who do that are extremely stubborn. But let's go hop in here. Let's get on it one last time. Yes, I made it. Nothing's as satisfying to me as when I like have a set goal and then I'm like, I made it. I made that goal. That is part of the fun of this channel for me, is setting little challenges, especially within the last hour or so. And sometimes I hit them and sometimes I don't. And you guys get to come along for the ride as to whether or not I'm successful or not, because I'll always be honest. I'll never try to edit it to where it looks like I was successful if I wasn't in what I wanted to do. Man, this is like literally no line at all. I don't even think there's a line past the lockers right now. Get up to locker one more time. All right. And now we get away into the lockers. let's go. Because of the locker situation, this really is the thing that is best to do as your last thing of the night. Because you need to wait for the lockers. You're gonna have to go grab stuff from the lockers. At that point, you've wasted a ton of time that you could have been looping Maverick if you wanted to. So hitting it within the last 3 minutes of the park being open is your best bet, because then you're going to be able to do some great stuff with it. Now, tonight it closed and then came back up just in time. So that was even more perfect, because if it's closed, go do something else. Go do something like Bloodbath that I just did, or go hit another coaster. Excuse me, sir. Or go hit another coaster somewhere. And if you hit another coaster somewhere else, then by the time that that's done, hopefully you can come back, notice that there are people on it, just like we did tonight, and then you can be like, okay, it's time to hit Steel Vengeance one more time here. So definitely really fun though. Tonight we hit 3 coasters. We also hit 2 haunted houses, and then we hit every single show earlier in the night. Yeah, really, I don't think we did anything else. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. Actually, did we hit? We hit 2 coasters, not 3, but either way, 2 coasters, 2 haunted houses, and then all the different shows, except for a couple that I just didn't care to go to. So instead I hit loops and loops and loops of Fangs, because I'm gonna miss that show so much. So thank you so much for watching. Press that subscribe button if you'd like to, and if you'd like to see more theme park content this winter, we'll have more theme park content, some Cedar Point. We'll have all kinds of different stuff that's happening. And also press that join button if at the beginning of the season you want to see every single bit of information that you possibly can as fast as possible when Cedar Point reopens, because I will be making those videos and then be releasing them to you so that you guys can see as much as possible and have all the tips and tricks that you need for the new season, especially with 2 new coasters opening this next season. We're gonna want as much information as we possibly can. Look out for planning videos and for just fun videos. I have one planned right now that's just a pub crawl around Fort Wayne, Indiana, my hometown. So thank you so much for watching, and let's go. Well, the end of the week before the last weekend at Cedar Point. It's sad. It's always sad. I'm gonna miss being here like every other weekend and during the week as much as I possibly can. But we'll have one last shebang like next weekend. So we'll definitely go and make the most of that. I haven't even walked down this side yet at all. This walkway was completely ignored by me today. We're not gonna fully make our full cycle today around the park. I mean, unless you count the beach, which is what we're gonna do. It's tradition. We're gonna go out through the beach. Might go see Courtney on these Sunday nights. The bars in Breakers are open until 10 o'clock. 12 o'clock, actually, I think. So you can also go do that. And this year, Breakers is open on Sunday nights for people who traveled in, wanted to spend the full day, and wanted to still be able to have a room to sleep in. So let's go. Man, this place is just so many of the things I love. It's kind of crazy. Like, you guys don't realize this, but I've been obsessed with the Titanic ever since I was a kid. And I know this isn't really that kind of Edwardian glamour, but it is so beautiful. And it's just such a pretty place to come and visit. And the fact that it took me so long to even walk through the doors of the of this hotel, not the Grand Hotel, but Breakers, is just kind of insane to me. Hey, thanks for watching. I release theme park related videos at least a couple times a week, so press that subscribe button if you made it this far. Also, check out similar videos in the playlist to the right or find my newest video to the left. Thanks again, and let's go!